welcome to the Sound Room Soundscope on well, of course, we're on Periscope. My name's Kerry. We're looking at the whiteboard. Bill Kwan is playing tonight. BillKwan.com is his website. I'm using a different phone today. It's a little camera. It's a little phone. And some more people are coming in. Karen, can you get that front door, please? She's going to take care of these people. But my name's Kerry. I'm going to go interview Bill, and we're going to get the show started after I take a little 1-minute interview with him. Do you want anything to drink? Order there. We have our last reserve people coming in. Oh, and here's Bill right here. I'm back over here and talk to my man, Bill. Bill, how you doing, Bill?
Hey, I'm good.
Let's turn the light on, please.
Oh,
so we can see, And don't there we go. Don't forget those hearts. Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Hey, I'm good.
Who's in the band with you tonight?
There is Maya Kronfeld and Matt Roble, Greg Weiser-Pratt, and Miles Boyson. I forgot.
Oh, it's okay, Miles.
Yes.
Well, I'll show you what Miles looks like in a minute. But do you have a CD out that came out recently?
Yeah, I had a CD that came out in August, and it's called Poison and Wine. It's on CD Baby, it's on Amazon, it's on iTunes.
Cool. And your website is?
It's www.billkwan.com.
And they can go there to get the CD or to the other places.
The link is on there. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. And you're going to do 2 sets. We're only going to tape the first 10 minutes of the scope. I mean, of the set on the scope. But we wanted to. I think people might be interested. I don't know if I should bring this up. That you have another occupation.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate?
I'm a dermatologist in San Francisco. So,
cool. Okay. See,
so
everybody, or anybody can be involved in the creative arts and still do other things. That's a beautiful thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
How long ago did you get into singing?
I was fortunate enough to study with Kitty Margolis for about 4 years, and that was about 7 or 8 years ago, and that's how I got into singing jazz.
Cool. All right. So thank you very much, Bill.
Yeah.
We're going to go set the camera up and get ready for this show. And don't forget, people, send us lots of hearts. We like those. So that and also go to Katch.me/SoundRoomOAK to watch this. If you happen to miss it or you want to see it again, Karen's going to go introduce Bill. So let's get this party started.
Welcome, everyone. I think for many of you, you've not been here before. Is that true? Yeah, true. Well, welcome to the Sound Room. We're a music and art nonprofit, and I'll give you the very brief version of this. This is year 20 for Robert and I doing jazz. Robert is wandering around somewhere. We started out as an occasional house concert program, and did some collaboration with Oakland Jazz Workshop back in the 80s, trying to do some after-school programs for, particularly in low-income neighborhoods, bringing music to kids so they had something to do. It was mostly just something we did because we thought it was a good thing to do. And then we launched a regular house concert program that went on for almost 5 years. And as is true in most things, everything is local. So it wasn't a bad problem to have some very good local talent and have some friends who were musicians. We did that house concert series, and we used to call it Second Saturday Salon. And then we morphed it to Saturday Salon because it became harder to explain why we're doing something every Saturday. And then we became, I don't know what we called ourselves after a while, because we'd have out-of-town musicians come in and do events on Monday nights, and our neighbors were somewhat challenged by our appetite for it. So we've been in this space for 3 years, and we're a nonprofit. And just, if you read the New York Times last week, it was Thursday, they did a feature on 36 Hours in Oakland, and we were listed as part of that. And it's small, it's informal. This comes out of being a house concert program where we realize that when you are small and informal and don't have much of a stage and definition between performers and audience, people actually like it. They like to get to know people and meet people. So I want to thank you for coming out. You could do many things. You could be shopping in Union Square right now, but instead you're here listening to music. I do want to welcome you here and say thank you for coming out. Tonight, there's a theme for this weekend, and I didn't quite realize it until last night. And the theme for this weekend seems to be people who discover themselves again through music. So last night, we had Tiffany Austin here, and Tiffany Austin had an album that was reviewed on NPR this past year as one of the best jazz albums of 2015. And her story was she was going to law school and realized how much she enjoyed singing. Actually completed law school, passed the bar, but is just totally devoting her life to singing. Now we have Bill Kwan here, daytime job. I think many of you know him through his daytime job. Daytime job is a dermatologist who loves music and loves what it does for him. So I want to thank you for coming out. Introduce Bill Kwan and his group.
each of the last 3 albums. And then we'll put a couple of Christmas songs in. I'm going to introduce the band right now, and we'll take a break after this first set. Yeah, but on piano here, microphone Bill. Guitar, Matt Rockwell. And bass, Lionel Boyson.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of our stream for this evening. And that is Bill Kwan performing. And thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. If you would like to see our archives of streams, scopes, sound scopes that we've done, go to Katch.me. That's Katch, Katch with a C, with a K, KATCH.me/SoundRoomOAK, all one word, and it'll take you right to the archives, and you can check it out, and you can fast forward through the beginning or go to any spot in the scope that you like. It's pretty nice to be able to do that. And this will be the last sound scope of the year, because I am leaving for Denmark, Copenhagen, on Wednesday to see my daughters who live there with their mother. My daughters, Leonora and Ingrid, I love them very much, and I always spend Christmas with them and New Year's. So I'm going to be gone for 3 weeks, so I won't be back and you won't see any more sound scopes until the middle of January. I think the first show in January is, let me check, who is the first show? David Barut Trio. But thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. We like all the hearts we can get, so that'd be great. Of course, next time when we come back next year in 2016, I'd like to thank all of you for tuning in. Hope some of you will come and see us next year at the Sound Room, 22nd and Broadway, downtown Oakland. We are all about live music. We're all about promoting and maintaining live music. There's nothing going to ever replace live music. I don't care how many computers and robots you build. So please come down and support us. We just finished our 3rd year anniversary, going into the 4th. And we'd love to see you down here and supporting music and performance art. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year to you and your family and all your friends. Happy New Year to the world. Let's make it a better place. My name is Kerry, and I am out.